Good fucking morning, people. I hope everyone's doing well. This is the fourth or third episode. Fourth. Thank you, Georgie. This is the fourth episode, and I will be discussing Fashion Week, as on social media. If you know or don't know, at the moment posting Fashion Week content. Um, but yeah, it was an interesting experience. I went last year, and it was more stressful compared to this year, but it's so strange the way the hierarchy in fashion works. And if you've been there before, you're gonna end up getting, a row closer to the actual show and whatnot. But usually they're quite unorganized. Not hating on fashion shows, but fashionably late a lot of the time. Everyone's turning up late, so you don't even know what seats are getting filled up, where to sit. And me personally, I struggle to understand the fashion world because, like, why are you guys making overcomplicated outfits that no one's gonna buy? I mean, they look cool. I'll give them that. In some shows, I guess the outfits are more wearable. Outside and not just to a fashion show. But it is interesting the way it has developed over so many years. And it's turned more into like an art form, like a artist displaying their work in a gallery. And the only difference is models, well, the art is walking pretty much, and the models are there just to show off the piece. And I did walk in one of the fashion shows for a like smaller brand, but it was fun. It was cool meeting so many like different people, mostly from and around London, and everyone's at different points in their lives, trying to get their life together. Uh, hey, who isn't? Especially when they're all like young, and yeah, it's complicated because a lot of the time these models they don't get paid. Like the modeling world is probably even harder than the OnlyFans world, realistically, because there is a lot of competition. Not many people are willing to sell their body online, unlike me. But a lot of people want the reputation of a model, and I think especially in London or in any big city such as Paris, New York, just as with art and a lot of artists, a lot of creatives. Tiger, fuck. Tiger, no, no. I'm so sorry. Yes, anyways, sorry. Dog trying to eat stuff, young pup, as they do. Where was I going with this? Yeah, it's a oversaturated market. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't make it as a model, but it's more about the people you know. And I know my older brother, Kurtz, you may know of him or you may not. But he tried to be a model. I mean, he's a good-looking guy. He's tall. I'd say he's handsome. It's not weird or anything. You know, if we're talking in general terms, and yet it was so hard to get any modeling job because it's literally all about the people you know. And if you're not in one of these big cities and not talking to the right people, you probably won't make it. I mean, sometimes people move from like Slovenia, uh, you know, for example, like, is Trump's wife a model? Was Trump's wife ever a model? No idea. But a lot of the time, people move from these small European countries just to try and make it in the creative world, where everyone's trying to fucking be someone and find out who they are and talk to the right people. And you end up getting lost in this world because everyone's trying to get something out of you. You know, there's like it's very hard to get that genuine connection and feel like people are talking to you because they want to, or they're like not yet sure who you are, but you might be somebody, so they'll talk to you. I mean, for example, like it's weird. When I went to do the fashion walk, I didn't really tell anyone. I have like a big social following, in terms of like on Instagram and TikTok. And before I mentioned it or before they saw it, you know, they were a little like, you know, more hesitant than you know, people who know what type of following I have to talk to me, I guess, because everyone was saying what they do, and I'm like, I'm an athlete. I kind of do OnlyFans, but you know, that could mean many things because a lot of the time, like we spoke about before here, OnlyFans isn't very profitable a lot of the time, so that could pretty much mean anything. And I said I'm an artist. I mean, they didn't even believe where I was from. I was trying to tell them I'm Latvian. Some girl was convinced I was American, and she was like, "You're lying. You must be from America." And I was like, "No, no, just I met a lot of people." But yeah, it's interesting. It's like a like I've said in the past, dog eat dog world, especially in London, where there is there is a small sense of community within specific groups, especially within the like the creative world. Like I right now I live in the middle of like kind of buttfuck nowhere in France. Um, but I know I'm kind of jealous of people who are in the creative industry in London in terms of the amount of access they have to bigger creators and bigger artists. I mean, in terms of artwork and being able to get to know these you know, more important people technically, or people you admire. Right now, like especially when I'm in London, I'm fucking sketching constantly. Uh, I don't know why. I feel a nice vibe when I work there. Apart from that, it's stressful. If you're traveling anywhere, you feel like you fucking age multiple years. Even if you're not doing anything stressful. But yeah, London Fashion Week was fun, and that's all I gotta say about that. You know, much love. Keep in touch. Good wood fucking morning. Ciao.